And welcome to another episode of Meet the Makers. I'm your host, Jonesy. And you can watch these videos only on block.news. And we do some special things, and we have some very special guests, like my friend here. This is Matthew Ruff of Minedblock. And Matthew is kind enough to Skype in all the way in from the UK, even with a baby somewhere sleeping back there. So that's so nice of you, Matthew, for joining us today. Why don't you sort of tell our audience about Minedblock?
Okay, thank you for having me, first of all, Chris. So Minedblock is driven us. Basically, we looked at the crypto mining world, and it's out of reach for many people across the world. Sure. It's down to the cost of equipment, the electricity to run these things, and even the complexity are often too much of a challenge. So what we want to do as a community, we want to offer the opportunity for investors to take an advantage of using the resources that we will supply from a large-scale mining operation. Without the need to buy the equipment, we will do that 24/7. So where we're at the moment, we want investors, we want the Joe public to get involved, to invest within this project and be a part of this.
This is great. I love that you brought mining to the masses in a way. Like people Absolutely. Like me, I never could afford to do that. Maybe I want to. I can't
invest.
I don't have the equipment. I can't afford the electricity, but I want to be a part of it. I want to be a player. I heard about my friends, they're mining. I want to join the club too, but I don't have enough money. This is a way to do it for me. The little guy like me can do it.
So this is where Minedblock comes in. This is absolutely where Minedblock comes in. We're a community driven, managed by the mining service, and you're all a big part of this. So all of the investment that goes in is to drive and build this mining service for the community, for the people who can't get involved, who don't have the affordability or even the time resources. And the team we have is a fantastic team. We have various backgrounds. We have Greg Wales, who's our absolute IT guru. This stemmed from his idea, and what we did, we all pulled together. My background is marketing and sales. I'm a head of sales in the UK for a global organisation currently, and we're all putting our ideas and all our strengths together to make this work, to make it happen, but also to make it available to the community out there.
I love that. Can we geek out a little bit about this and tell us exactly how it works?
Okay, so what we want to do, so let's start. So when our services go live, okay, so this is how it works. All our customers will have access to a dashboard where they can suggest and vote on the direction and the future expansion of this project. So should we add new coins? Should we expand the Bitcoin or the Ethereum mining efforts? Or perhaps we should expansion funds to set up staking wallets? This is the start of something that could be absolutely beautiful and be relevant to everyone who wants to get involved in this mining community. Obviously, there's going to be return of investments. We've worked out, on the current value of coins, obviously led by the Bitcoin. And it's not going to cost a lot of money to be part of this project. We're not asking for thousands to be a part of this and the return of investment. What we're saying is, we've actually got a flash sale at the moment where you can buy $150 will get you 20,000 coins. And that's a hell of a lot of coins to be holding of and being part of this project. We have numerous investors who want to get involved. And what we want to do, our main aim is to get to our soft cap of about 3.2. This soft cap will then enable us to branch out, start building our mining farms, and really bringing this thing to life.
And do you currently have mining farms?
No, that's going to be phase 2. So we're actually at the point. So we went live. Where are we now? We're almost at Christmas, aren't we? So we went live beginning of October. So running through October, it just shows how big the community is growing. On Twitter, we have almost 11,000 followers, and that's within 2 weeks of going live and driving this thing. Within our Telegram group, we have over almost 20,000 people who are now starting to understand the project. And I strongly urge anyone who wants to find out more about this, visit www.minedblock.it. Go to the white paper we've got in various languages as well. We really set precedents. And we've got a roadmap on there that will explain absolutely everything of what we want to do, where they'll be part of this journey, and what they're going to get from this.
Now, I don't know if there are, but are there other? Do you have competitors in this industry? Or are you the first to sort of do this social community mining project? And if you're not, how are you separating yourself from the others? What's special about Minedblock?
I think with Minedblock, where we differentiate ourselves, our main aim here is to be as transparent as possible. You know, those involved, we want to let them know every step of the way what we're planning to do. But not only what we're planning to do, what we want is ideas from these guys, you know, who are investing, what they want to see, where they see this project going, and what we can make happen for them. So where we differentiate ourselves, we're actually going to listen to the community that is part of Minedblock. We're going to be driven by them, also by our ideas, but we want them to be a part of this.
I like that. I love the community aspect of it. So
Absolutely.
I think that does make it special. Where do you see so short-term, long-term goals? Where do you see Minedblock 6 months from now, a year from now, 3 years from now? What's your vision?
Our vision is to have. So we want to set up the mine farm. That's going to be the first thing. So that's going to be within.
Yep.
I would say within the next three months. I think that's a realistic target. It could even be sooner. It just depends on how quickly this really does take off, and it is taking off at a rapid pace. Within 3 months, we want to get maybe 3 advisors on board. So we're looking at onboarding people as well. At the moment, you've got me as the marketing director and sales director. Greg Wales, he's the founding director, and also another colleague of ours who's going to be the operations director, who's Paul Bishop. Now, all of us are UK based.
Okay.
You know, we all know each other very well, and what we want to do is use our skill sets to really grow this thing. You know, within 6 months, we want to be fully functional. We want to be growing at a rapid rate. Mm-hmm. You know, to put numbers into that now at the start of this project, I think could be quite a dangerous thing to do. Mm-hmm. But as I say, we want to be transparent. We don't want to tell the community what they want to hear. We want to give them exactly what they want and be a part of this journey.
So what about 3 years from now? What do you imagine would be going on? You have a lot of mining, a lot of mines.
Yeah.
People like me, I invest a little bit of money in the beginning. Now I'm making some nice.
Yeah.
I'm doing something with my money, making it grow through you.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. A lot of little investors doing something.
Absolutely. We want to expand. We want to keep going. You know, this isn't going to be a short-term plan. This is going to be ongoing. We want to go as far as we can possibly take this thing, you know. And the question I would pose, if I was asked that from a member of our community, would be, where would you like to see us in 3 to 6 years' time? What's your vision? Because, you know, that's really important to us. We don't want to just segregate the community and just run off with this plan. You know, we have our project plan, we have our roadmap. But I think the most important thing is to listen to the community and really get their ideas of, you know, because not only there's going to be people in the UK, in the States, you know, EMEA, wherever, you know, and there's going to be countries that maybe can't invest as much money as, you know, maybe someone in the UK, for instance. Right. So their goals and their aspirations for this project could be completely different, but we want to make sure it fits everyone's goals, their ambitions. You know, it's not only about making a quick buck or making money. We want to build a community that is together, has ideas, and, you know, takes you away maybe from, you know, if you're in full-time employment, whatever you do, this is something we want you all to be a part of.
Yeah, it's really democratizing the mining experience. Because you don't even need to know anything about mining to get involved in this, you know, which is great.
Any investment's a risk, you know, we understand that, but that's the point that we're trying to make, is to say, look, this will work. This is no pyramid scheme. This is, we will take care of the mining. We'll take care of, you know, the electricity, the mining fields. You know, we're going to be very energy conscious as well. But yeah, you know, it takes all that issues away from you guys to say, you know what, if you break it down, you know, in a week you could spend $150 on, you know, whatever, you could blow $150. And we're basically saying $150, invest that, get involved with the project, and we'll take you along with us.
I love it. I love the idea. You got me on board already. I'm just thinking about it. This is great. Can you tell us a little bit about your economy and the tokenization aspect of it?
So the token aspects of this. So the supply range, is that what you want to know? How much we're looking at?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
When is it available? All of that.
Right, okay, so the pre-sale is on now. As of the 1st of November will be token sale to the public, okay? We're going to be looking at 305 million in circulation to the public. We've already got sales at the moment within the pre-sale, so they're locked in, they're part of that journey. And that's what I really urge the guys to do is, get on board early. It's something, a project like this I haven't seen, I haven't heard of, unless you tell me otherwise. I can't see anyone out there who's building a community like this that's going to be so transparent, and upfront with all of the members on board. And that's built in by our roadmap that you'll see on our website. But what we want to do is ensure that everyone's getting a fair chance at this. Like I say, there's going to be different types of investors. There's going to be different countries, with different economy scales and whatever else. But we just want to give people a chance to invest this money, do something with it. To put it into concepts, if you invested in other tokens, you wait 6 years or whatever else, you might get a $60 return, something like that. And what we're working out is, if we go by the average cost at the moment, which is 0.066 per token, so say you invested $285, that would get you in the range of 4,200 MBTX tokens, okay? Which would generate roughly a return of about $10 a month on your investment. So if you look over that in 5 years investment, it's a very small amount. That's going to be looking around about $600 return in investment. So, like I say, we want it to be investable for every country aspect. The more you invest, the more your return's going to be. As simple as that. And that's what we want to drive.
That sounds good, and you're setting the framework to do just that, I think. Can you tell me,
absolutely,
Matthew, what is it personally that drives you to get into this space, get into cryptocurrency, mining, the whole industry itself? What drives you?
I think with cryptocurrency, it's, a few years back, you look at Bitcoin when that was launched. No one really knew anything about it, and I think it's such an environment. Cryptocurrency is, currency. It's never going to go away. At some point, and I'll put it out there, this is going to be taken over. We're not going to be looking at physical money at some point in our lives potentially. And cryptocurrency, I think, is such the only way I can describe it, it's a beautiful thing to be a part of. I know it's going to sound really corny, really cheesy, but cryptocurrency doesn't have any boundaries. There's nothing holding anyone back from doing it. But what you must know and what you must do is, do your background checks. Make sure, if you're investing in all these cryptocurrencies that are out there, there's some fads out there that, you could invest in, and it's not really going to give you a return of investment. Some people can afford that. But we want to do, we've got the aspects. If for whatever reason we didn't hit our soft cap 3.2, we would absolutely refund all the investors the money. But we will keep going. We're investing our own money, we're investing our own time to do so. But within the cryptocurrency world, me personally, it's the unknown. It's it can be volatile, but I think with cryptocurrency, it's never going to go away. And I feel that, with my background, my sales experience, my marketing experience I've been doing over the last 15 years, I work for a global company, but something like this, it almost brings the globe again together to build something that you're a part of. And I think the drive for us is to make a difference. That is absolutely the bottom line, is to make a difference, be transparent, and drive this community together.
I love that. That's fantastic. Matthew, can you tell our viewers where they can get some more information about Minedblock? Get involved.
So Minedblock,
invest.
You can go, invest, absolutely. www.minedblock.it. You'll see the white paper on there. You'll see our roadmap. Get involved early, guys. This is going to be huge. Like I said, we've had almost 20,000 followers already on Telegram. Twitter's absolutely going nuts. It's going through. We're on Facebook. We're on every single social media aspect at the moment. And like I said, what we want to do, we're available 24/7. You have a question, get on our Telegram, Facebook, Twitter. We're always on hand. We're always here, happy to answer your questions.
And I think it's very important to note that it's Minedblock, M-I-N-E-D block,
Yes,
not M-I-N-D,
Right.
Minedblock.it. And we'll put a link to the website in the description of this video, of course. Matthew,
Appreciate it.
thank you so much for the interview today. I really appreciate it and wish you best of luck with Minedblock. Please check that out. And you can watch more videos on block.news in our Meet the Makers series and get familiar with some of these really dynamic, forward-thinking companies like Minedblock and Matthew here. And thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me, Matthew.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.